Good morning, Math Masters of Virtual Room 502. Let's figure out what we're doing today. Looks like it is lesson 6. We're in our problem set today, not like our homework booklet the other day. And you are in Module 5, Grade 4. So let's review that. Lesson 6, Problem Set, Module 5, Grade 4. And if all that else fails, we're on page 129. So up here, I'm going to put page 129. Today's date is 02/04/2021. Let's get right down to it. We have here each rectangle represents 1. Draw horizontal lines to decompose each rectangle into the fractional units as indicated. Use the model to give the shaded area as a sum and as a product of unit fractions. Use parentheses to show the relationship between the number sentences. The first one has been done for you. Well, let's look at this first one. There's a lot of verbiage up there. This is like what we were doing yesterday. We started out with 2/3, correct? 1, 2. Then we chopped it up. We cut once across here, and we're left with 1, 2, 3, 4 out of 6 total. 4 out of the 6, okay? The 6 would equal 1. We have 4 of those. So we have 4 here, 2 here. We added 2 more, we'd have 6, 6, and then we'd have 1 whole. Right now, we see that 2/3 is indeed equivalent to 4, 6. Let's go on over here. I'll just fill this in. 2/3 does equal 4, 6. We're doing this as a sum, okay? So let's go over here where it was 1/3, originally 1/3, 2/3. So we had 1/3 plus 1/3. What does that equal? 1/6 plus 1/6. Remember, parentheses, we do this, we get 2/6. 1/6 plus 1/6 would be another 2/6, and 2/6 plus 2/6 would equal 4/6. You can also try it this way. 1/6 plus 2/6 is 2/6. Excuse me, 1/6 plus 1/6 is 2/6. 1/6 plus 1/6 is 2/6. So we could say that 2 times what? Well, just 1/6 plus 2 times 1/6 equals 4/6. And we can even simplify it further. The 2/3 equals 4 times 1/6 to equal 4/6. Notice, started out as 2/3, cut it this way, and we get 1, 2, 3, 4 out of 6, or 4/6. Let's move on down to this one here. And what we have right here is what? What fraction is this? Well, there's a total of 5. So I know my denominator is going to be a 5. How many are shaded in? 2. Okay. But now we're being asked to split this into tenths. Right now there's 5. What if I were to just cut right here? Then what would I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, right? How many are shaded now that I've done the cut? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4/10, right? So let's go over here and we can see that 2/5 is indeed equal to 4/10. So I'm going to write 2/5 equals 4/10. And notice this, 2 times 2 is 4, 5 times 2 is 10. That might come into play later on. So I can see originally I had 1/5 plus 1/5, right? That's what this originally was. That equals, what is it going to equal? Well, here's 1 out of 10, 1 out of 10, 1 out of 10, 1 out of 10. It would equal 1/10, whoops, parentheses, plus 1/10, parentheses, plus parentheses, 1/10. Gonna run out of room. Plus 1/10, which does in fact equal 4/10, right? Now let's kind of do those little arrows that I like doing. And well, should we do that yet? No, we gotta. Well. Yeah, let's stick to the program. We won't do that. I thought it would have been a good idea, but no, let's stick to what folks at Eureka Math are doing. So we go over here and we can say that 1/10, one of these little guys, plus 1/10, another little guy, plus parentheses 1/10 plus 1/10. Guess what that equals? What are we going to do next? We're going to go 2 times 1/10. See what I mean here? 2 times 1/10 plus 2 times 1/10. All right. So 2 times 1/10 plus 2 times 1/10. What does that equal? I'll have to just do a little arrow here. Of course, it would be equal 2/10 plus 2/10 would be 4/10. Wow, that's a lot of numbers. And then finally, we just do our multiplication where I say 2/5 equals blank times 1/10. Well, I know there's 1, 2, 3, 4 1/10 there. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 1/10 there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 1/10 right there. So our number's got to be 4. That's going to equal 4/10 because if we do 4 times 1/10, we get 4/10. Okay, go ahead and turn the paper over. We're going to stop right there. Take a little break. That was a lot of math. I'll turn back to that side in case you're still trying to catch up. We'll take a little break and then we will come back for part 2 of the problem set. And I think we're going to have a student debrief, maybe with a special guest. Now I got to wait. There it is. See you in a bit. Take this time to take a quick little break, get a snack, get a drink of water. Tell mom and dad you love them, do some jumping jacks, run around the house once, check on baby brother and baby sister, but get back here within 2 to 3 minutes, okay?